Here's the Lions kicker, Austin Seibert, to do the honors, and we are underway now at Ford Field.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
You're garbage, kid. You think you're going to win? You're not going to win. You're going to lose. You're going to back out probably, aren't you? Yeah. I know you hear me. I know you're scared of me. Hey, you know what? Smoke with me. You know what? Just back out now, to be honest. Probably going to back out, so might as well just back out now.
Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Look at that. Give me that.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running. So
watch him flat. Please with tears of joy.
Rolling to his left.
Oh! Ah!
And under the Lions' pressure, he's
alright, you're pretty good.
Romeo Aquara
I don't know why I said
able
that.
to drop him for a loss of a couple.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
That was not a sack, okay.
That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right.
Give me this. No, the yards.
More for Jackson, and all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Give me that.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Look at that. Can't catch me.
He'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I can't be losing. Like, I gotta at least get 1 W.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Here's Jackson. Looking for the end zone. And that will be caught. But out of bounds.
What?
Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I didn't catch that.
To a game plan
That's
of trying to keep
BS
a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
BS.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson.
Oh, you can't catch me, boy. You can't catch me, boy. You can't catch me.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Dobbins. And take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Hey, just back out now. Let me know, all right?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Khalif Raymond now.
Yeah, but it's back out now, to be honest. So
and
really
not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Wasting my time.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now Goff on first down. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now they completed a couple.
He's gonna back out. Sorry, winning. I won't back out when we win.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And this
I'm disappointed myself. Oh, jeez. That was terrible. Like, it was.
They're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Detroit. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Goff. Buying time to his left.
Get his ass! Your runs, dude. There's no way a quarterback faster than you, dude. Dude, there's no way a quarterback faster than you. Are you serious?
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Goff looking to throw.
No one guard. Okay.
Flex low down with the flex low.
Dude, you gotta be like on some weird shit, dude. Like, you're on some weird shit right now. I'm gonna score now anyway, so it's totally fine. I'm just saying some weird shit right now. I'm gonna win though. I got this.
Seibert now to kick this thing away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right?
No! Bro, that was right there, dude.
To keep the football moving down.
Dude, oh my god, I know your asshole was like most tight right now.
Receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Again, Jackson will keep it.
What?
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Baby.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my god.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in. Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, Running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. On 2nd and 9, Jackson flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit.
I don't know why I went for it, dude. Like, you went first, I wanted to go for it.
You should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense knocked the ball away.
Oh my God. No way to catch your feet.
Touchdown, Detroit!
Dude, am I not going to win ever? Like, I'm never going to win Madden, bro. Like, never going to win Madden.
Normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one.
Oh, what?
And you can see the distance traveled there.
That's some crazy stuff right there, dude.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Alright, I've got to score like in fucking
Duvernay now, gonna bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Lamar got me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The 20.
You had that.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 78 yards. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind,
My God, wow.
find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something
Probably
like
not
that.
gonna get this anyway,
This was
but
designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
at the Yale Bowl,
right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
That is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that.
I've been on this game for like 2 hours and having won one game. I can't beat this dog shit, bro.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's called in by St. Brown over the middle.
I don't even know. Oh my God! I'm leaving this game! Oh my God, I didn't press anything, I swear, bro. Did anyone see that, bro? Now I ain't quitting shit. So busted ass Mike. I ain't quitting nothing, bro. Second quarter still.
They'll try and throw for it.
Tired face.
Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. You always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Dude, hope no one saw that.
Touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Exposed on fucking TikTok or some shit.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range.
Give me that!
Defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 85 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You got this. You got this.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
To throw is gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Quintez Cephas.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before break here. Goff into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But The defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Raymond now on the return and able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Houston drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson.
That ain't no first down.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's some crazy shit.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Swift. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
I think a free play now for Goff. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag.
Oh, you accepted it?
So let's see what this is about. And the penalty makes this a much more...
Hit the touchdown.
Here's Goff.
Oh, back out. Back out. Back out. Just back out. Just back out. Just back out. Just back out. Back out.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the...
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
It's over now.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape. And see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talent.
I don't hear a word now.
In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On first down, gone.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 16.
Here's Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Lions on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I say you punt that ball, bro.
A little bit of
You're not
frustration
gonna get
there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Lions are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out.
No way.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And some room to work. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10.
Why are you swinging off for, bro? You ain't gonna win.
Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this is no ordinary run after the catch. This is supersized right here. He's able to look it in, turn upfield, and then it's as simple as looking for the area where the defenders aren't. And then he outruns them all the way to the end zone.
And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. On the move to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the keeper.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on
my Oh, my God.
Gus Edwards.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Forced out to his left. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goff. Flush to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now it's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough.
All right, bro. I think it's a W. Hey, bro, don't feel bad about this loss, all right? I've been losing all day. This is my first win, bro. I went through how to get a first W, bro.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game.
Dude,
well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
One final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.